everyone, and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to tell you how No Try July went, as well as let you know my theory about Severance, the TV show. Oh my gosh, that is such a good show. So let's get down to it. No Try July, in my opinion, was a success, even though I had to modify it. Let me tell you what happened. In No Try July, I was going to make a short every day to show you guys that I was doing my morning exercises, which I did do in the month of July. However, I did have to modify my plan. Why, you may ask? If you can see this scar right here on my hand, I sliced my hand when I was reaching into the dishwasher. So something fell into the bottom of it, and there was a knife sticking up in all the utensils, and I didn't know. So when I reached into the dishwasher, I went slice with my hand, and that really sucked. But it's healing up nicely, and actually it is not scarring as bad as I thought it would. So I couldn't really do push-ups, you guys. I started doing arm circles instead. So I was doing squats, arm circles, and I was still doing a 1-minute plank. So when I modified it, and once my hand healed up, I went back to regular stuff. But I just kept doing the arm circles, so I actually started to do more than what I had planned on. Does that make sense? I also kind of found out, I'm going to keep trying to push myself to do shorts, but I don't think I like doing them. Anyway, that's how No Try July went. I also did get a video up every Friday at 1 p.m. for the month of July, and I plan to continue that pattern, right? So, No Try July. It went pretty well. Now I want to talk about Severance. And the reason why is I got there was a Prime sale on Amazon or something like that. And they offered Apple TV for 2 months for $5 a month. So I was like, okay, I'm going to try it because I want to see Severance, right? And I also love Peanuts, which I think Apple bought all of Peanuts, which it's the only place you can see it. So I'm gonna, binge watch that kind of stuff. I'm on season 2, episode 3 of Severance, and it is so good. I love this show, right? So basically the premise is Lumon, the corporation, has some employees where they are severed, which means they have a chip implanted in them. And so their work life and their home life are completely severed from each other. They don't remember what happens at work when they're at home, and they don't remember what happens at home when they're at work, right? It's an excellent show. So let's get down to my theory. My theory is this is a military experiment. So when I was speaking about this show with my son, who is also watching this, he's like, but it's a corporation. And I'm like, there are tons of corporations that work exclusively with the government in terms of the military, correct? So I really think that's what it is. And I think it's just an experiment because what they want to do is use this technology for soldiers. So when they go off to war, they don't have to remember it when they come back, and there is no PTSD. Oh, also, if they commit atrocities, if they break the law when they're off at war, they won't remember it. So I think that's what it is. You guys tell me what you think in the comments. I had that theory 2 or 3 episodes into this show. I was like, this is a military experiment. So much of it looks like it. Where he lives kind of looks like you're living on a military base, right? And his boss was living right next to him. This is a very controlled experiment. Man, I really think that's what it is. I am almost just like convinced from the first 2 or 3 shows that, this is a military operation to make sure that this chip is going to work when they send people off to war with it implanted in their brain. Anyway, if you have a theory about Severance that's completely different from mine, leave it in the comments and let's discuss it, because this show is so fascinating. There have been very few shows like that for me. Westworld, the first couple of seasons, was a show like that for me. I loved it. And Severance is right up there on top with some of my favorite series. If you want to see more from me, make sure you hit the subscribe button below. And if you like this video, make sure you give it a thumbs up. I have to go for now. I have a lot to do for tomorrow. I have a book club meeting to go to. So I will have to let you go for now, but I will see you guys again really soon. Bye-bye.